I'm Betty Blac, and you're watching Concrete Music TV.
We're still at BBW Fanfest, and today we are making history. First time interview on camera, Miss Betty Blac. How are you?
I'm good.
What brings you to BBW Fanfest?
Well, I'm very new to the industry, so I just kind of wanted to meet people and check it out and see what it was about. It's the first time that it's happening, and I'm very interested in positive body image and, really healthy perceptions of like sexuality and plus size women, and so I thought it was a worthwhile event to check out.
And just this event alone being in existence, how's the response been so far?
I think that it's been pretty positive. I haven't met a whole lot of people, but the people I have met have been really enthusiastic and are excited to see some of the things that we had here, some of the stars that we had here, some of the just amazing products that are coming out. So, I mean, there was the first BBW fleshlight that came out, so that's pretty exciting.
Now, how did you walk into this industry? What made you decide, gee, I want to do porn?
That's an interesting question. It's really just that I got to an age where I love sex.
Say that again.
I love sex.
And with confidence, like, why can't more women just just stop the bullshit and find themselves inside and know that they are good at something? They should just share it and be open about it, but responsible.
Well, I mean, I think that it's not for everyone, and unfortunately we still live in a society where sex is still considered shameful, especially for women. There is a double standard, so it is challenging to feel comfortable and secure in being happy in your sexuality. But for me, I just, have wanted to do porn for years, and finally, I got to an age where I'm like, I'm happy with myself, I'm happy with my sexuality, I love bringing pleasure to people, and so I thought that this was something that would be a good fit for me.
And what turns you on sexually?
I love watching men masturbate. I'm such a voyeur for that. I love just everything about, not just men specifically, I just love watching how people pleasure themselves and what turns people on and gets them off. I love watching porn and having sex. I just love playing.
So you're into voyeurism mainly?
I like voyeurism. I like strap-on sex with men. I like
pegging?
Yes. I'm curious about it. I haven't tried it, but I'm extremely that's my next step.
You seem to be very well educated. Are you into snowblowing?
No, I'm not into snowblowing, and yes,
you know what that is, right?
I do know what that is.
You're very educated about this business, I see.
Well, I think that, I'm an educated person in general, and I didn't want to just step into the industry and act like I know everything. I'm very slowly taking on scenes and projects that I'm interested in, and I can't say that I know everything, but I am learning.
And how do fans can reach out to you?
They can reach out to me on my Twitter. That's the best way. It's Betty Blac and the number 1. And there's no K on the Black.
Being brand new in this business for about 4 months, what is your long-term goal? What do you want out of this business?
I would eventually like to produce my own porn. It's very important for me to do progressive porn that's anti-oppressive, it's inclusive of all different types of genders, body images, and that's creative and artistic. I would love to take on projects that, maybe have different types of storylines or different types of structures and something a little bit different than a lot of the stuff that's out there.
I got a scientific question that's picking my brain. How do you decide what to do for content versus paid?
Well, it's really pretty simple for me. The stuff that I'm doing that is trade, it's just projects that I'm interested in. So maybe it's someone else who's extremely artistic and we have common interests and we trade content. But for the most part, I work for pay. That's pretty important to me, to be paid for what I do.
Do you like girls?
I love girls. I love women.
When did you discover your bisexuality?
Well, I'd always identified as bisexual, but I didn't actively start dating men until I was living abroad in Australia, and I was 28 years old. And
Wow, you went to Australia?
yeah, that's where I went to get my master's degree.
And what did you get your master's in?
Creative writing.
So diverse and different, well-rounded, a porn star with a master's degree.
Yes, porn star with a master's degree. Like, I mean, there are other ones. I'm not the only one. There are plenty of them.
And what are your measurements? I just see something that's just pushing out.
I'm not exactly sure what my measurements are, but my titties are 36K.
36K?
Yeah.
And that's all natural. That's not...
Yeah. I grew them myself.
Did you know I'm an FBI inspector?
What was that?
I'm an FBI inspector.
I bet you are. What?
May I?
You may.
Please. That is a whole lot. 36K.
Sometimes it's hard to tell because I like pack them in. I like to pretend that I can hide them, but
they packed it very nice.
Thank you.
Do you like it when a guy comes on you?
Yeah, I like when especially I like giving tit jobs and then having someone come on my titties.
You do tit jobs too?
Yeah.
You're just very well-rounded. You do tit jobs. What about foot jobs?
I haven't tried that yet, but I could. I mean, I don't know. I think I have all right feet. They've been oppressed in shoes all day.
They're beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, Miss Betty Blac, very well-rounded adult entrepreneur, much continued success.
Thank you.